changing policy as well as culture.
And we're going to change the culture.
That culture is that the seatbelt is cumbersome. It takes time to get out of the car.
Chris Collins, president of the Las Vegas Police Protective Association, knows what Metro's culture was when he joined in 1984.
Did you wear a seatbelt?
I did not. And I don't say that proudly. I say that because it was the culture at the time. When I hired on, the state law did not exist for seatbelts for anyone, citizens or police officers or anyone.
It became law for citizens and policy for Metro, but that was a slow change that some officers still struggle with.
If you stop a car and someone runs, there's always been the myth that, I'll forget to take the seatbelt off and get caught up in the seatbelt and not be able to get out.
Police driving expert Ron Kelly says those fears are no excuse.
Well, it goes back to the lead by example. How can you expect the public to wear safety belts if your officers are not wearing safety belts?
And the no seatbelt culture isn't just a Metro problem. On internet sites like officer.com, you can find officers from around the country talking about ways to cheat the safety system. This post from Missouri talks about keeping everyone sane while cruising in high-crime areas with your seatbelt off. The poster goes on to explain how to disable the audible seatbelt alarm in a Crown Victoria, the most common police car across the country. This LA County officer suggests asking for a seatbelt extender. Online catalogs for police officers offer these devices, designed to extend a seatbelt around an officer's heavily equipped belt. But they can also be used to trick the car into thinking a seatbelt is in use. Another kind of belt extender pushes the release higher in the car to make belting in easier. Metro, Henderson, and North Las Vegas police allow these kinds of seatbelt extenders as long as they're not used to circumvent the car's safety features. Another part of police culture is the focus on responding quickly to a call for help.
When that radio goes off, they want to get there and help. Their goal is not to be driving crazy, not to get themselves hurt in car accidents or hurt anybody else, to get there and help save someone's life. Sometimes doing that, you get caught up in the moment and you drive a little faster than maybe you should.
In May, Officer James Manner crashed and died while trying to get to a call. He was going 107 miles an hour where the speed limit was 45. Officer Milburn Beidel died in October when he crashed going 71, also in a 45-mile-an-hour zone. Both officers were not wearing seatbelts.
The officers should need to start thinking that they need to drive in due regard for their own life first. And if they do that, then they'll be in due regard with other citizens' lives that are out there on the streets with them.
We enforce the rules, and we also set the example. We have both the responsibility and obligation to drive in a safe and prudent manner.
Patrol captains like Mike Daly are reinforcing the message daily.
We enforce the laws. We need to handle our laws as well. There's been discussions about getting in and out of cars and things of that nature, but to us, that's just going to have to change, and we're going to change the culture.
That culture will change. It'll take time. It's not going to happen overnight.
But understand, changing policy as well as culture is a process, and it takes time to do it right.